out for its first drive on the road. So let's hope everything goes well. I brought a fire extinguisher with me just in case, worst case scenario. So I'm gonna get it started up, check some fluids and stuff, make sure transmission fluid's full, and then we're gonna head out and see how it goes. I'll get the cold start. I want to set the speedometer while we're doing this, so we gotta do this. It should go to full sweep. Okay, now we gotta drive 2 miles with it, which I'll map out 2 miles. We're gonna pull out here. First trip on the road. Oh, shifting good. Third, second, there's third. Shift one more gear. There's drive. A little funk in the back end. It actually drives decently straight. I'm surprised. Do a little brake check. Oh yeah, brakes feel great. The only other thing we gotta watch is engine temp. I don't know how that's gonna work out. Right now we're at 180, but it hasn't even been up to temp yet. I see smoke in here. Maybe it's just some things burning off. Up here and check some things out. Okay, we're just gonna check some things out. It's fine in here. Doesn't smell like anything's burning. The hoses really haven't seen heat, the heating hoses. Now they are, so maybe something to do with that. brakes dragging a little bit.
Guys,
I like the sound of the brakes. Hear 'em? That thumps that hard back there. Ready? It doesn't like a top end of something. Heater works, it's warm in here. Okay, let's do a couple flybys. Just checking, the header's pretty close to the lower radiator hose, but everything feels great. Lower hose actually feels cold, so I think cooling's fine. Don't see any leaks or anything. I think we'll do a few little drive-bys here.
What do you think of the Prius? What do you think? Is it too loud?
Yeah.
Too loud.
Well, it won't really do a burnout. I think maybe the tube needs looked at. They should have more power than that. But overall, I think it was an okay first drive. Temperature stayed good. Oil pressure still at 50. We'll check it over, make sure everything stayed tight, nothing broke. I did all the welding on it, so who knows. All right, I'd say overall the first drive was pretty successful, never overheated. The brakes seemed to work fine. It just won't spin the tires. Hopefully we can look at something with the tuning. It didn't seem to like the high RPM, so we'll check it out, see what we can find. But every project has its little issues that we gotta work out. But besides that, I mean, I'm surprised it even drove straight. You know, me putting the rear end in and stuff. I was just trying to measure and try to get as straight as I can. It seemed to be fine. All right, it's been a couple days since our first test drive. Just doing a few things that I found. We got some new brakes in the front. I had to put a wheel bearing on this side. So I got a new wheel bearing in there, new rotors, new pads. I have found that I'm pretty sure the bearing's going bad because I need my axle stud in there with a nut and at least just the backing to hold that bearing tight. I thought maybe I wouldn't need that, but it looks like I will. And unfortunately, I already threw away my axles, so can't find anything used local, so I had to get new ones ordered. They should be here tomorrow. Back here, I got some heavier springs for my coilovers because the last ones were too light and it sat real low, and then I had like no suspension. It would bottom out real easy. Underneath, I had to put a shifter linkage on. I put a B&M shifter in it and I got it used. It did not come with the lever that goes on the transmission. So I got a B&M lever, so it has the right throw. So I have everything from park to first. Before, I only had park, and then I didn't have clear down to first gear because it just wasn't right. But now that's right, it's fixed. We got another tune put in it to hopefully help with how it's running. And once I get my axles in, we're gonna take this thing for another drive, and then we will go along for that ride. Well guys, it's official. I am now part of the V8 Prius Club. Guy off right there. Oh, it's gonna fit perfect. we're gonna go for a ride now. We got a little better tune in here. We got some stiffer springs in the back. What else we did some new front brakes. So we're gonna try this out again. You ready?
Uh-huh.
We gotta wait for our cameraman to get here. Alright, we're gonna take this for the drive after the tune. I think we can do a burnout.
What do you think, Liam? You think it can do a burnout?
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
It spun him. It didn't really smoke too much. It shifted. We'll try one down in first gear later. It doesn't burn out in the garage. Oh, I'll pour up the concrete a little bit. Take some chunks out.
Was that burnout really big and fun? Hey, don't hit the screen. Nor, you know there's people watching. Hey, stop it. Maybe I shouldn't have sitting in the middle. Oh my God. Look, I'm definitely turning this thing off.